We are here, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? We're back yet again, like we never left. It is time for some Danganmon, Chapter 5, Daily Life. This one might be a little bit long compared to the normal Danganmon streams. Usually the daily life parts are pretty short, but this one looks like it's going to be a little bit of a doozy. How's everybody doing? Who we got? We got Wince Media. I see you. What's up, OO? How are you guys doing today? Pine Tree. What's up? What's up? Bubbleberry Tea. Michael B. Gemstones. The What? Mystic Jacob. Jetpack. Hi, Jetpack. How you been? How's the Cuphead Rompa doing? I hope everything's going smooth with your Cuphead Rompa. Okay. What's up, that one gaming guy? How you been? Hey, it's been forever, man. What's up, Ichigo? It has been a long time. How have you been? I haven't had a day quite this tedious in a while, but I'm coping. Really? What's up? I just finished posting the investigation today. Nice. That sounds great. Apparently there's a Cuphead cartoon now which doesn't even use the art style. Kind of makes sense because Cuphead's art style is kind of stolen, isn't it? It's like old Disney. I think there would be some copyright issues with that. What's up, Purple Lambda? Hey! The fact that we were able to make a stream is astounding. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. You're awesome. Biggie Boy Studios, what's going on? Andrew, what's up? Sup, IRL hero? Doing good. I watched through all of Danganmon yesterday, so I'm all caught up. Nice, nice. It's Fleischer, not old Disney. Also, art styles cannot be copyrighted. Okay. How was your day? Pretty good. I just woke up recently and got ready for the stream and such, so I'm excited for some Danganmon. It's been a minute. It's been a solid minute. But you should read Danganronpa. It's DuckTales, but in Danganronpa? Where is that? Is that on Instagram? Is that an Instagram Rampa? That sounds dope. And how far is it? I got a 2-hour test first thing this morning. Ew. Fun, I know, and haha, extra lesson when I got home. So late dinner. Oh man, I'm sorry. That sounds tragic. It uses the 1930s rubber hose animation. A lot of cartoons used rubber hose back then. Is it hard to animate in that style that Cuphead has? Like consistently, like for a whole show, would that be hard for them to do? But yeah, there is DuckTales Rampa. Because I mean, that's why a lot of studios do CGI and such. They use the same programs that like Pixar and DreamWorks and stuff use, because it's easier to animate in that style instead of having to hand draw everything. It's still chapter 1. Sadly, they haven't uploaded it, but yes, Instant Rampa. Let me check it out. Danganronpa. I see it. It's on hiatus. And they're followed by Rampa and Friends. What? That's lit. That is so lit. They're on a hiatus right now. Kind of like Rampa and Friends. I might have to check it out. Thanks for letting me know about that. I see Gyro in that, which is kind of dope. I'm not supposed to be on my phone. Hi, Wiley. What's up? Okay, I think we should get started. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this beautiful, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday today. What do you guys got planned for this entire week? Everybody back in school? The thing is, the Cuphead game used frame-by-frame animation. They drew it all on paper. It took forever to animate it. All the backgrounds are hand-painted or sculpted. It took a long time. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's why a lot of companies like to animate in like that new DreamWorks, Disney SHS style. They like to use that because it's easy to animate in that style, right? It's easier than drawing everything out. You know, that old school style is something that a lot of companies don't want to do nowadays because that's just a lot of work. You're gonna have to pay people a lot, and they're probably not even gonna make that back off the show, so it's not even worth putting in all that effort. At least the Cuphead video game actually made like a ton of money. I see you saw my concept of my case. I put in closing argument structure. What did you think about it? It was good. It was pretty cool. All right, let's start this up. Yeah, we're on chapter 5, daily life. Perfect. Tomorrow I start school later, so yeah, I can catch up on a little sleep. Ooh. By DuckTales, I mean modern DuckTales. What's up, Eris? Welcome. How you been? I'm gonna be either out with my friend or in my room doing work on my fan-gan. Hey, that's what's up. I saw your Wheel of Fate video. That one was funny. At first I was like, what is Marcus? And then I had to think about it and I was like, oh. I was like, what is Marcus? Zephram, what's going on? I saw this fan-gan thanks to Blaze. Took me a few days to reach the end of it, and now I'm checking out a mix up of SDRA 2 and DRA. Danganronpa characters, Next Gen Rampa for people who've heard of it. I have been recommended that one a ton of times, Zephram. That's up to you in the chat. I'm starting my night classes on Thursday. That sounds stressful. Okay, let me get my music and then we can start. I've gotten started on my fan-gan, gotten all the characters, but I'm still struggling to pick the final survivor out of the bunch because I'm torn between two of the characters. See, that would be like the worst part about making a fan-gan, right? It's like you end up falling in love with all your characters and such, and it's just like killing them off one by one would suck, and then trying to figure out who would be the survivors. It's just it must feel really bad to be a creator. So I don't know if you guys remember in the last episode, but in Danganmon, things are going down. Things are going really down. I'm kind of scared to see what happens to the group, because it seems like the chemistry is gone, bro. Like that happy chemistry that we had in the beginning of the series has left the building. So everything is different. Yeah, writing the script hurts. I bet. Anyways, YouTube, what is up, y'all? We are back with some more Danganmon. We're doing chapter 5, daily life. Shouts out to everybody watching the VOD after the live stream. Shouts out to everybody that's in the live stream. Hit that like button if you haven't already. It helps me out, helps the channel out. We are gonna get started with yet another chapter of Danganmon. I'm excited. I hated one of my fan-gan characters. I made his backstory that I got attached. I feel that. All right, here we go. Part 1. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a new day at our lovely little school. Yeah, lovely school, indeed. So it seems I'm awake once more. Why do my eyes hurt? I can barely remember anything that's happened yesterday, other than, I'm just gonna get up and go. Hey, everyone. No response. How's it going? Uh-oh. The chemistry. Bad. Terrible. Catastrophic. Never been worse. Good to see we're all on the same page. Guess that's one way of looking at it. I mean, what were you expecting? We're all quite miserable here. What's new, really? We've been miserable, but now it's just worse. I suppose that's true, as much as we'd like to pretend we aren't miserable. Speaking of miserable people, has anyone seen Faust? Oh no. Friendship has been completely destroyed. The cast is completely depressed right now. There was a lot of head shakes and murmurs of agreement. Nobody had seen Faust recently. But just when we were all about to start wondering where he was. Oh, there he is. Thank goodness. Good to see you're all right, Faust. How have you been? Good to hear. Maybe we should just leave him be for now. I am perfectly fine. Faust practically shouted those words. He sounded like a true military commander. Oops. All right, whatever you say. The entire room went silent once more until some whispers began to erupt. What in the world happened to him? Yesterday happened. It must have hit him really hard for this sudden change to happen. Perhaps the loss of someone like Sam completely caused him to revert to this state. Well, what do we do then? Do we just leave him like this? I mean, what can you do? He lost a friend. A good friend. I mean, what else do we do? We can't really change him back unless Sam comes back, true? Well, it seems like all of us had the same idea. I wonder if that's foreshadowing something. You think Sam's gonna come back how like Sentry came back? They might all come back, to be honest. Why are you all looking at me? I explained it to you how what happened to me can't happen again. Yeah, that's what you say now. We're not looking at you, Sentry. All of our attention immediately turned to another candidate. What's with those looks? Aren't you an illusionist? Can't you illusion Sam or something? Well, yes, but that will have unforeseen consequences. If Faust reacts poorly and ends up going into an even worse mental state, he'll most likely never recover. Don't do that. Why would we do this? We have no guarantees he'll be able to handle it well, so let's not be so rash. Well, it was worth a shot, I guess. I think the only thing that'll happen, or that'll help him or any of us really, would be some therapy, but only the outside world has that, duh. That's why I believe we should all be trying to figure out how to get out of here instead of focusing on this. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that to him. That'd be terrible. Why would we do that? Sam's gone. You gotta just accept death, you know? Yeah, I think it would. We should probably start looking for different areas. All right then, whatever you say. Have you guys noticed Juno's not sleeping? That's weird. Everyone, get over here. Everyone, including Faust, sat close enough to Zoro to hear him. I believe the situation has come far enough. We cannot handle these circumstances much longer. We need to find a way out. Escape may be impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to know our surroundings better. So let's put together some groups, and we'll split up to explore the school. Then, at lunchtime, we'll regroup and share what we've learned. Is that all right? We're not going to learn anything. We haven't gotten anywhere. Everyone seemed to agree it was a good idea. Good. Now for the groups. Roxanne, Kami, Stella, Sentry, and I will be one group, while Cyrus, Apollo, Cirillo, Faust, and Juno will be the other. Got it? So you're just going to put me in the group where everyone just so happens to hate each other? You'll be fine. Anyways, my group will explore the eastern part. Meanwhile, the other group will explore the western part. Sounds easy enough. All right, let's get started. Ooh, what's going on here? Seems like they're splitting into search parties. Well, if this is a party, then I'm prepared to crash it. Uh-oh, not Modeloid. Now, I won't try to stop you or anything, but you all can't just go running around the school by yourselves. So Sylvia and I will split up and watch over you. Of course. We'll let your group choose which one will watch over you, because we aren't that mean. So hurry up and get deciding, or else we might not let you go at all. Great. Now we have to pick between these two. Isn't this convenient? Well, I think the obvious choice here would be Sylvia. She at least doesn't look like she wants us dead. But Modeling definitely has more knowledge about this place. She'll probably have actual answers for us. Yes, and I think we should try to befriend her as well. I'm gonna have to stick with Roxanne on this one. Sylvia is definitely the less dangerous one on the two. I think I would pick Modeloin personally. I should definitely give the 2 cents on this, but I'm not entirely sure who to pick. But then again, I guess Modeloin would kind of stop you from finding anything sketchy, huh? How about neither? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to not have either one of them. I say we go with Sylvia. She'll probably let us be more free with where we go. Exactly. Well, majority rules. Modeloin, Sylvia, we've made our decision. We want Sylvia to monitor us. Really? Yay! Hey, we were gonna choose Sylvia. Snooze, you lose, Green Bean. Now let's hurry up and get walking. Well, isn't that just my luck? Cyrus scoffed again and left. He did not seem too happy by those chains of events. I mean, would you? He's on the worst team, and then on top of that, he has to get the worst, like, mediator. The rest of his team followed shortly. I hope they'll be all right. Well then, shall we? We shall. And thus, we began our trip to discover new locations. I know, a green bean, that's so cute. We made our way into the hallway, not finding much new stuff at all. So, Sylvia, you obviously know a few things about this place. Where should we look for new areas? Well, you guys have seen mostly everything on this floor, so you should probably find some stairs. Ah, finding stairs. I feel just like a dungeon exploration team member. Ah, like mystery dungeon, huh? Wait, you mean there's other floors? Well, duh, of course there is. 3 of them to be exact. The underground floor is the boiler room and whatnot. The second floor has, well, everything else. And the third floor... Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I know, right? I'm not a big fan of those games personally, but I know they have a pretty dedicated fan base. Well, that's the trial floor, silly. So if I think about this correctly, we're not actually on the first floor. We're on the second, and the trial room is on the third floor. I mean, technically the boiler room is underground, so I'm a little confused. This place is supposed to be a school, right? Why is there so many not school places, like an arcade and a trial room? Good question. Correction, it was a school. It's not one anymore. This place used to be just your average school with your average school places, until they couldn't afford to keep it open and just decided to stop using the school altogether. Then some rich person came along and bought the place. They refurbished some things, and voila! We're here now. Anyone here play Pokemon Conquest? Is that the Fire Emblem-like Pokemon game? Where it has like the grid-based system? I always respect a mystery dungeon reference, I know, right? My favorite is Explorers of Sky. I heard that one's really good. What's your pronouns? They/them. Average school, I know, right? Some rich person, was it Togami? Maybe. How does the killing game fit into all this? I don't know. Maybe they refurbished everything just to start a killing game. Well, that raises a few more questions than it answers. Yeah, but I don't know that much stuff. All right, so we know there is a boiler room, but we need to find out where the boiler room is. Well, that's easy. It should be right around... Sylvia knocked on a few parts of the wall before seemingly busting part of it right open. Here it is. Whoa, what? Is that a secret passage? Yep, it's just like the ones Mono Mono uses. Now hurry up, let's go. I wonder if we're supposed to know this. I feel like Sylvia's telling us too much. Pokemon has too many games to keep up with for me these days, but I still love them. I love a lot of... Hey, what's up, Tofu? I love a lot of the spin-off Pokemon games. I don't like Mystery Dungeon. I've tried to play some of the Mystery Dungeon games. I'm just not a big fan. I liked Pokemon Coliseum. I liked Pokemon Snap. That was a good game. I haven't played Conquest. I heard Conquest is really good. I want to play that one. Sylvia joyfully yet recklessly ran down the stairs. Well then, shall we? I guess we shall. We all followed Sylvia down the stairs, with the room getting darker as we went down. Eh? I can't see anything. My headband isn't working. Zoro, can you turn it into a candle real quick? I have matches with me. No. Kami, stay close and don't touch anything. Don't worry, guys. I found the light switch. Ta-da! The boiler room. Ooh, this place looks cool. I was so obsessed with getting Coliseum as a kid. Yeah, Coliseum's a really good game. Well, this sure is a boiler room. Not sure what I was expecting, really. Maybe less pipes or something? Are these fireproof? Is this place safe? Yeah, safe enough anyways. I'm not sure if I take your word for it. Regardless, I think it would be in our best interest to look around. Yes, I agree. For example, we can see what this button does. Do you want to explode? Oh, God. Are you stupid? Sorry, force of habit. What I meant to say is that you almost blew up the entire school. That's a self-destruct button. It's a what? Why the hell does this place have a self-destruct button? That sounds horrible. Beats me. Probably added by the person who bought this place anyways. Anyways, this place has lots of passageways. Like in the hallways, the gym, the trial room. I presume that's for Monoloine, right? I mean, someone's got to look after this place. Why wouldn't you like chocolate? Why do we always talk about chocolate every stream? I never played any new Pokemon game except for Pokemon Go, that is. I'm not a big fan of the new Pokemon games. Makes sense. Well, there's an incinerator, lots of pipes, secret entrances. We should probably take note of this. It could be important in the future. Yes, this is important enough to tell the others. All right, we still have time to look for things. Let's see if there's any other special locations. Ooh, I know. I can take you to the Unaware House. The what? The Unaware House. It's like a warehouse, but full of deadly weaponry and some other things too. Okay, I don't think we should know that. Come on, let's go. Oh God, this is like a Men in Black armory. You know, I'm really excited for Pokemon Arceus though. That one looks like it's gonna be really good. And again, Sylvia led us to this Unaware House place. And once we stepped inside, we saw, wow. Whoa, this place is huge. And you said this was full of deadly weaponry, right, Sylvia? Yep. Knives, blades, ropes, poison. If it can hurt you, it's here. And if that's not enough, it comes with a lot of materials to make your own. Are you sure you should be telling us this information? That's what I said earlier. This place will most certainly contain some sort of deadly weaponry for the future. A murderer would love this place. Well, it could also help you in cases, or you could just block it off. Whatever works best for you. Arceus has a lot of potential. Interested to see how it's reviewed. Yeah, same. I don't feel safe here. Yeah, let's get out of here. No. Huh? There has to be something valuable here. I just know it. She's got a point. Let's split up and look around. If you find anything interesting, call us over. Got it? That reminds me of like when I worked at like UPS or like Target. Like that's what the back room looks like. Got it. Let's go, everyone. We all split up to look around. And one of the things I ended up finding was a box full of cassette tapes. They were all labeled with different names. Lily's Mansion, the Bombshell Diner, Over the Gyarados? Wait a second. Are these? No, they can't be. What are they? Hey, Kami, what you got there? I think I found the execution tapes. The execution tapes? What? Let me see. As I showed Sylvia the tapes, I noticed a lot of other tapes in the box. They were labeled as well. Venus Flytrap, The Cat, Dance Dance Inferno. Are these executions for everyone? But most of these have never happened. We're in the future! Yo, this killing game is rigged! It is rigged! Which is why they had those percentages earlier. Venus Flytrap, The Cat. Oh no! I'll see what Sylvia says. Yep, these are live recordings of the executions. But what about the others that haven't happened? Well, they're just empty tapes for now, until the execution happens or something. Watch them pull a Your Turn to Die, and it's like, because didn't Your Turn to Die have like the dolls or whatever, and like the dolls are like, I don't know. I can't really remember how it worked. Like there was multiple, basically there's multiple, like in this case, there would be multiple Kamis. Like this is one Kami out of like a ton of Kamis, you know? Yeah. They had the dolls in the yep. The dolls running the simulations, exactly. It also comes with live reactions from the trial room. You could picture Faust crying in 3D. Yeah, no thanks. We spent the rest of our time looking through the Unaware House boxes. We didn't find much else other than a bunch of deadly weapons, which is what Sylvia said there was. Well, guys, seems like our time is up. Let's head back for lunch, okay? Well, this is good information to have. But it's also quite dangerous. We should probably block this place off sooner or later. I agree, but for now, let's head to lunch. And thus, we left for the cafeteria, where we saw a rather strange sight. Uh-oh, what's going on now? Faust in 3D, imagine. Hey, you did not tell a higher up what to do. Shut up about being a higher up and sit next to Juno. It's not that hard. You mother, don't talk back to me. Yo, what is happening? Yeah, and I don't want to sit by a filthy murderer. Cyrus sighed and turned towards Cirillo and Apollo, who weren't even looking at each other. At least you two can sit within 2 chairs of each other. Believe me, Cyrus, I'd love to burn that glorified candelabra into the pile of hot wax he really is. And I'd love to crush that putrid humanized moth so hard that he becomes one with the ground. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, I'm curious. What is this? This is Pokemon, but the Pokemon are human forms of the Pokemon, but in a killing game like Danganronpa. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, Aris. Sorry. That's my speech impediment kicking in. Hey, what's going on out here? Oh, you know, just my rotten luck coming back to ruin everything for me. Nothing new. Except for these idiots arguing every 5 seconds. And I helped. Helped start the arguments, of course. So I can guess it wasn't a very pleasant experience. Thanks, Aris. I appreciate you, though. Does it look like it was? Let's not be too harsh right now. After all, it is lunchtime. I can make it for you all if you'd like. If you ever see me like mess up on words and stuff, it's because I have a speech impediment. I've had it for like ever. It's getting better though, the more that I'm reading and such like that. So I'm glad that I'm doing this because it's helping me, you know? That's why I kind of like reading out loud. If you all need anything, I will be in the kitchen. Cirillo walked into the kitchen in his typical, almost animated fashion. Should we discuss what we found in the rooms? I think we should wait for Cirillo to get back. He actually made some important discoveries. Fair enough. Well, let's find something to talk about, shall we? Everyone separated into their own little groups to pass the time, leaving me alone. I suppose I have some free time to spend with someone here, or I could visit Cirillo. What Pokemon would you be? I would want to be something cute, like a Mew. I should probably check on Faust. I think he could use some help right now. Hey, Fausty. It's Faust. Right, sorry. The two of us sat in awkward silence, unsure what to do next. So, how are you holding up? I'm fine. Even after, yesterday? Yes. It didn't take me long to figure out he wasn't really fine at all. Are you absolutely sure? What? How dumb? I'm sorry. But how dumb can Kami be here, right? Like, is he supposed to be fine? It's literally the next day. His boyfriend died yesterday. Is he supposed to be like, yeah, I'm fine, everybody. Let's throw a party. Like, yes. Faust, you really don't have to do this. Bottling everything up isn't good for you. If you really want to talk, I'm always here. I am Faust, and I am perfectly fine and okay. I will not cry. I cannot cry. I have nowhere to cry either way. And there's nothing you can do to change that. The Faust you knew is gone. Here stands the real Faust, truly and surely. My boyfriend is dead, but I'm fine. I know, right? I simply stood there speechless. Ah, jeez. I hope no one heard that. Speechless, huh? I bet you never expected something like this from me. I get it. Most people like you would be shocked. You'll get used to it. I remained speechless. I couldn't believe this is what Faust had become. Oh my god. This is aggravating me. As much as he said it, this can't be the real Faust. This has to be what he wants the real Faust to be. The real Faust was, and always will be, the crybaby we saw before. That's what I think anyways. Yeah, that's definitely it. Like, Kami's one of those annoying friends where it's like, bro, just let me grieve, dog. Like, leave me alone for a second. Give me some space. Anyways, what's the deal with Cirillo? What's taking him so long? I mean, he's just one person making breakfast for us. And from the looks of things, he may still be lacking sleep. Figured he would have rebounded by now, but I guess not. Last time he rebounded, it was interesting. I don't even think I can qualify it as a rebound. It was more of a distraction. Everyone handles these things differently. Have some sympathy. You two went through similar situations. What? Okay, hold on, Kami. Can we talk? Can we have a team meeting? This right here, right? Everyone handles these things differently. You're not doing the same to Faust. You're not letting Faust do anything. You're sitting here like, you're sitting here like talking about Faust in like this way. Like, you can't just be bottling things up. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. And it's just like, bro, what if that's the way he's handling it? Maybe he wants to be this way because that's just how he's grieving. Let him handle it in the way that he wants to. Come on, Kami, please. Yeah, you're right. Just then, both of us found a plate of warm lunch right in front of us. And these are for you. Bon appetit. We both thanked him and began to eat. As usual, it was fantastic. Practically magical. I know. Once we were finished, we heard a rather commanding voice from the center of the cafeteria. All right, everyone, gather around. Let's disclose what we found on our little trips. I suppose I'll detail what my group found first. We ended up finding a boiler room. It was your average boiler room, save for the self-destruct button. The what? The self-destruct button. One push and the entire school self-destructs. At least, that's what we were told. But why would a school have a self-destruct button? I know, right? We're not sure of that yet. All we know is that it wasn't there before. Kami is rather dense, right? If this is Faust's way of grieving, then it is one of the least healthy ways of doing so. Is it? Other than that, there wasn't much else found in the boiler room. Other than some supposed secret passageways, chances are those are for a monoloin. We also ended up finding a warehouse, which Sylvia likes to call the unaware house. It was filled to the brim with dangerous weapons and tools, not the most safe site. Stella suggested we block it off, but there's definitely some things in there I'd like to check out again. Unless everyone here lost their remaining brain cells, you'd be lucky to find 2 people who let you go alone. I know that's why I'm taking you with me. Nobody feels unsafe around you, and I don't have to go alone. It's a win-win situation. Not the answer I was expecting, but all right. I don't think the way that he's grieving is that bad. He's not hurting anyone. He's just sticking to himself. Okay, that's all we found for us. How about you, Cyrus? Well, we kept getting lost thanks to Monoloin, and we couldn't go a minute without breaking into an argument. Like for instance, me, when I get sad in any kind of way, I like to just have time for myself for a little bit, you know? And then when I feel ready, I'll come and I'll talk to someone about it. But, you know, some people like to talk about things like that right away, and that's fine. Some people don't like to talk about it at all. But we did find something, a completely empty room, or so we thought. It had what appeared a side room, which wasn't very big, but it could hold all 6 of us just fine, really. This probably sounds confusing. I promise it'll make sense if you actually see it. All right, then. Anything else? Maybe if we had someone other than Monoloin, we wouldn't have gotten lost. And maybe if I didn't have a team full of people who hate each other, we could have gotten farther. Oh my god, okay, we get it. You hate your teammates. We get it. Are these the server admins have to put up with every day? New respect for them, my dudes. Big facts. Big facts. I know what unhealthy grieving is. Faust isn't grieving healthily, but it's the first day and he's living with the fact he who planned a murder while Sam, who he roped into a murder, died. He self-blames. True. Where was I? Right here. Kami's annoying right now, but not worth canceling. I'm not gonna cancel Kami. I see people saying hashtag cancel Kami. Let's not cancel him. So when everyone else seemed rather distracted, I slipped out into the hallway. Cyrus and his group went through. Ah, geez, where in the world would a place like this be? Maybe somewhere like here? Is this purple door? A purple door in a green hallway? How ironic. I placed my hand on the door handle, but I hesitated to open it. What lies on the other side? Do I really want to know? No, I can't keep thinking like this. I just have to open the door. Huh? Is this it? Well, it's exactly how Cyrus described it, empty. But didn't he say there was a room connected to it? It's probably over here? What the hell is this for? Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything here, but why do I feel like this place will be important later? Just an empty room for no reason? I'm definitely thinking too far into this. Maybe I should just head back. This room is just empty? Oh shit. Hi, Sentry. No, it can't be. There has to be something here. Sentry? Maybe in that secret room over there. Wait, Kami, how long have you been standing there? The past minute? Well, it's good to see you. Same with you. Both of us stood in an awkward silence. So, what brings you here? Well, I wanted to investigate this area. It's really weird Modeloin just has an empty room here. I guess you felt the same, since you're here right now. Yeah, but just a fair warning, the other room isn't anything special. Empty as well? Yep. Jeez, I guess Cyrus was right after all. But they have to have put something here. An empty room is just a waste. They? Hey, Kami, can I tell you something? Well, sure. Do you remember the first motive we got when we woke up here? It was the traitor one, right? Modeloin said there was one traitor who knew who they were, and one who didn't. Exactly. That's where I'm coming from. Now, I'm not saying it's fake. No, it's completely plausible. I'm suggesting that there's a third. A third, much more powerful traitor in our midst. Wait, what? A third one? You gotta be kidding me. What in the world are you talking about? I'm saying that there's a trio master, the Kirim, the Zygarde, or the Rayquaza of the traitors. Wait, what? They have more power than the other two and are a much bigger threat. Yo, I just got chills for some reason. Where the other traitors are just information relayers, this one is where the information inevitably is relayed to. I guess you could say they're similar, or there's something more similar to a mastermind. Oh. And Kami, just so you know, you aren't off the table. If you are the mastermind, I'm onto you. I know you're hiding under that friendly guise. Ah, shucks, Kami. I'm only kidding. Yo, Sentry, you're about to make me have a heart attack. Chill, chill. Someone like you who has helped us out so much, you're innocent. I know it. Sentry, we can't say that yet. You remember the traitor motive too, right? Either one of us could be the traitor who doesn't know they are one. Ah, I knew you'd bring that part up. Don't worry about that, Kami. If you get caught up on that fact, it'll soon swallow you whole. The whole traitor talk, you remember what you did to me, right? Or what that did to me, sorry. It got to my head, Kami. It really did. Both of us stood in silence once more, remembering one of our first few days here. I don't want you to die, Sentry. I don't want anyone else to die. Kami, I just want all of us to be friends, but knowing there's at least 3 of us working against each other? Kami? I've said it over and over again, but I mean it when I say I want this game to end. I'm ready to be free. Everything began to become blurry, but I suddenly felt as if I was being hugged, because I was, by Sentry. Ah! Kami, please keep yourself together. I know you're scared, and I'll admit it, I'm scared too. But we gotta keep our head up. We're not gonna let those villains get the best of us. That is so precious! Aww. But for now, just get it all out. Death flags? Oh no. But I didn't want to. I struggled holding back the flood of tears because Sentry was right. I have to keep my head up in the face of these traitors, whoever they are. I can't let them know that they've won, that they've driven me to despair. If you're feeling better, I can walk you back, you know? Yeah, that'd be nice. Sentry put his arm around my shoulder reassuringly and began to walk me back. I'm starting to think that Juno might be a traitor now after hearing what Sentry said. The only reason I think that is because Juno's a mythic/legendary. No! That can't happen, okay? Let's not say that, Ichigo. There was something about him that just always makes me feel like I could take on the work head on. So this is your room, huh? Yeah. Guess I forgot to lock the door again. Nekomaru died like 3 times. It's fine. Yeah. Just be careful, okay? I'll be in my room if you need me, alright? Got it. Sentry left and closed the door behind him. I flopped on my bed inside. How long have we been here? Every day seems to just be melting into one. I feel so unlike myself. I don't feel cheerful. I don't feel nice anymore. What happened to me? Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? It's just Stella. Can I come in? Sure. I guess. Stella hesitantly opened the door and peeked inside. Then she walked in. I must say, Kami, I quite like your room. Thanks. So what brings you here? I just came to check on you. You're usually out and about with the others, but I haven't seen you around. Are you feeling all right? Don't worry about it, Stella. I'm fine. If you say so. Kami going into depression, it seems like it a little bit. Place your predictions. Who do you guys think is going to die in this episode? You know, out of everyone, I didn't expect you to show up like this. I was expecting like Roxanne or someone like her. Oh, I asked her about you. She said you were fine. When knowing her, she probably cared a lot. The reason I'm here is because I had to get out of the kitchen for a while. Sylvia and Monoloine wouldn't stop playing some superhero song aimed towards the vegetables. Why? They were trying to make them cry. But vegetables can't. I know, but they were thoroughly convinced they could. That's funny. I'm gonna go randomly, and I think that Roxanne will die. You think so? Faust? I don't think Faust is gonna die. I think Faust would last to the end. Faust or Sentry? Kami or Sentry? Kami? You think Kami's gonna die? Why? Kami's the pro tag. Kami can't die. Kami was gonna die. They'd have to kill her in the first chapter, right? Who would be the pro tag other than Kami? I'm not even gonna ask why. They're both extremely tiring, but I'm glad to see you're doing well, or at least not terrible. Yeah. I think my silence after that comment gave Stella the impression I wasn't really fine. I know this sounds sudden, Kami, but you should come back to the kitchen with me. We can make stuff together, like friends do. I'm sorry that sounded, out of place, since we aren't that close, but I'd truly like to do that with someone. I've been so rude and whatnot for little reason. Blaze Sylvia will be the protagonist? No! Ew, no. There's no characters that I really like that I would want to be the pro tag other than Kami, to be honest. I mean, yes, the loss of someone close to you isn't that little, but I should have most likely taken it better than I did. At the time, I thought I was acting rationally, but looking back at it was quite the opposite. I'm sorry, Kami, for anything I may have done to hurt you. I just stood there stunned. I didn't really expect this from someone like Stella at all. Don't worry about it, Stella. I get that situations like these can ruin people. But if I'm being honest, you should really be apologizing to the others, who you may have hurt more. I understand. I was planning to make my rounds apologizing, but I was just making sure I could do it correctly. Sylvia gave me some top-notch advice. Don't self-deprecate too much. Actually, say I'm sorry. Describe what you did wrong. It's almost like an art form, don't you think? Yeah, I can see that. Everyone placing pro tag bets? Ew. Wait, somebody said Stella. Stella has some death flags. I agree. I could see that one happening. If Kami dies, we need Juno as the pro tag? Maybe. Maybe. I have a feeling it's going to be a double death or one death and one fake out death. Might be a fake out death. I can see that. But let's not be too hard on ourselves. You wanted to go back to the kitchen, right? Yeah, but we're probably gonna need brooms. Why brooms? Just in case we need to chase out Sylvia and Monoloine. All right then. Glad you understand. Now let's get going before it's too late. Bella took my hand and dragged me out to the kitchen. I won't lie, it was a little fun to chase around Monoloine with a broom. Oh, that's so cute. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, but we aren't gonna get in trouble for that, right? Oops. Don't worry about it. Now, Kami, let's get started on this, okay? You got it. Stella and I prepared lots of different pastries. I guess that's just in her field of work. The two of us went as far to make dinner for the rest of them. It was a pleasant experience. Aw, that's so sweet. We placed the food out for everyone, who slowly began to arrive. I won't lie, I was a little nervous about it, how it'd turn out. It was my first time making something like this. Even with help, I'm afraid that it'll turn out badly. The food's nice. It's different, but tolerable. Agreed. Well, I sure overreacted there, didn't I? Ah! She can't cook! She can't cook! When I finally calmed down, I sat down at a random table. Little did I know I wasn't alone. Hey, Kami, I would say Stella. If I was going to make a guess, I'm going to say Stella would die. Hi, Apollo. And we sat in silence while we ate. Geez, seems like every conversation starts with an awkward silence. So we should probably make conversation while we're here. Yeah, what should we talk about? Oh, can you tell me about your fire magic? Your fire magic? You know, where you could just set things on fire? How do you do it? Cooking is hard but fun. You think cooking's hard? I guess it just depends on what you're making. Well, if you're that interested, I can tell you some little bits of information. I know that pyromancy takes years to perfect. It requires a lot of training in certain environments. Although, someone like you, who's always been around plants, you wouldn't get it, would you? Anyways, it should be well-known information that fires don't start out of nowhere. They need a place to start. The walls, the floor, your hand, anything that's flammable will do. Using your hands gives you lots of direction for your flames, but it's quite dangerous. So be like me and wear flammable yet fire-resistant gloves. Oh, that's why you wear the gloves. That makes sense. I can make instant ramen. That good enough? Hey, instant ramen? Bro, you could do so many things with instant ramen. You could put beef in there. You could put an egg in there. You know what I mean? Like, you could spice it up. People be hating. Is that clear? Well, yes, but how exactly do you get the flames in the first place? See, that's a bit more complicated. Fire comes from combustion, which is a bunch of scientific stuff we don't have time to bring up. The idea is to spark some combustion on that object and manipulate the fire from there. How exactly do we do that? I'm not quite sure. It just kind of comes naturally for me. Oh. Yes, I love adding an egg. Yeah, you could put eggs in there. Especially a duck egg. Duck eggs are so good, dude. I'm gonna tell ya, I'm putting y'all on, bro. Duck eggs and some instant ramen. Well, like, what kind of tricks can you do? Tricks is a very juvenile way of putting it, but you've already seen a good chunk of what I can do as a pyromancer. Large fireballs, tiny controlled flames, all of that is in a pyromancer's arsenal. Or should I say arsenal? I'm funny and you know it, Kami. Yeah, I guess. What a comedian. I can cook, but I can't stand being around fire too long. I've never had a duck egg. Duck eggs are really good. Anyways, keep going. I want to hear more. Well, you sure are a demanding little thing. Very well then. I will tell you more. Apollo talked on and on about his pyromancy, how he can do it, and what kind of stuff he can do. I could tell he seemed genuinely happy talking about those things. I think the two of us grew a little closer today, thanks to that talk, of course. Well, would you look at the time, Kami? Only an hour till the nighttime announcement. You know, I'd head back to your room if I were you. Okay, let me tell you guys a story that I actually heard the other day, right? One of my friends, she has a duck. She has a pet duck. And basically the duck is so sweet. It's the most amazing duck I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like, they have a little pool for the duck. The duck can swim and stuff like that. Cute duck. Anyways, the next door neighbors have a gardener. And apparently the duck doesn't like the gardener. And the gardener would chase the duck. Or no, the duck would chase the gardener, sorry. And like, apparently, like, I don't know. My friend says that she's never seen her duck get mad at people before. But like, this duck is like really aggressive towards the gardener. There must be something up with this gardener. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyways, I think it was like a week or two ago. She couldn't find her duck. And she was like, where's my duck? Where's my pet duck? And she was looking around all over for it. And she went to the next door neighbors and was like, hey, have you seen my duck around? And the neighbor was like, oh yeah, your duck is actually in our garbage can. She was like, what? And the neighbors were like, yeah, so our gardener put your duck in the garbage can. Like, I guess they found the duck's body and they threw it away. And my friend's like, wait, what the freak? Like, that's my duck. Like, that's my pet duck. What's going on? How do you just throw my pet duck in the garbage can and not even tell me about it? She had to look everywhere for it. And they finally just tell her out of nowhere, like, yeah, our gardener found it and threw it away. So, you know, they examined the body and such of the duck. And the duck had a broken neck. And my friend was like going on a rant saying that she feels like the gardener broke the duck's neck. Cause like, who else would break the duck's neck? Like a animal wouldn't just break. Like, let's say if it was like a coyote or something, like they wouldn't just break the duck's neck and then just leave the body. You know what I mean? They'd eat it at the least. You know what I mean? They'd take the body parts out. So she thinks that the gardener killed her duck. And I was like, I was so mad hearing the story. I was like, bro, this duck needs justice. Like, how do you just kill someone's duck? And there's nothing that they can do. Apparently they can't sue him or anything like that because they don't really have any evidence for it because it's not on camera or anything. So yeah, that duck needs justice, man. I felt so bad when she was telling me the story. Who would kill someone's pet duck like that? Hashtag justice for the pet duck. I know. It's terrible. Mr. Duck body announcement. What the heck? Punishment time for the gardener. I don't know what happened, man. But the gardener seems really sus. S in the chat for the duck, for real. Oh, shoot. It's that late already? I think they called the duck Waddles. I think that was the name of her duck, Waddles. Well, thanks for the chat, Apollo. Have a good night. Same to you. I waved goodbye to Apollo and went back to my room. Nothing too eventful happened today, but something tells me tomorrow won't be as calm. Monolane says something would be ready tomorrow. What could it possibly be? It has to be the motive. It has to be. But it can't be too terrible, right? No, I have to stop worrying. I really should just get some rest. I think it was a Peking duck too, which is very expensive. If you've ever seen a Peking duck, this is what they look like. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, that's what they look like when they're cooked. Let's look up alive Peking duck. These are what Peking ducks look like. They're really cute. Nice, like, white duck. If I was gonna have a pet duck, this is the kind of duck that I would want, personally. But like I said, they're really expensive. So yeah, she lost her the gardener killed a really expensive duck, pretty much. Why are we looking at cooked ducks? I just wanted to show what kind of duck it was. Please press the red button when ready to record. Click. Hey Vincent, it's me, Doc. You know, Doc Hawthorne. I bet you're probably wondering, the hell's Doc doing leaving a message this late? Well, some things popped up. This week hasn't been very good. No, actually, it's been terrible. Probably the worst I've ever had. And it's not like we have Sylvia back either. No, she's still in there. I'm sure I could tell you more on the weekend, but don't get your hopes up. They haven't even found your video. Wait, is it gonna be a traitor reveal here? Possibly, maybe? Pure white ducks are so cute, they are. Don't get your hopes up about Sylvia either. Getting in contact has been difficult. You'd think with such modern technology, we'd be able to contact her easier, but guess not. Nonetheless, this week has been very rough for me. I'm sure you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I've been quite out of it. A bunch of unfortunate things had occurred while you were gone. Nothing new, really, but ever since I got the footage, I've been quite restless, but I'm sure someone like you could tell that. Some nights I even think, what's the point of continuing? I should just recall Sylvia and call the project off. But I know Sylvia wouldn't let me do that, and I know you wouldn't let me do that. What? Me even thinking this would go well is an insult to my own intelligence. I don't know why I'm so surprised things happened the way they did. I knew what would happen when I pursued this project. I knew there was a chance things didn't go the way I wanted them to go. I knew there was a chance things would become like this, but I tried to convince myself if I wouldn't be like this, I tried to have hope. And well, you see how that came out, don't you? But I don't want you to worry about me, Vincent. You're on a vacation. Enjoy it while you can. Don't worry about me completely giving up. I have to keep checking in. For Sylvia's sake, at least. Did somebody just subscribe with the name Waddles the dead duck or something? What was that? Wait, what the But honestly, you should just enjoy your vacation, as I said before. At this point in the game, well, Sylvia's probably already thrown herself into some sort of danger. Probably let a few facts slip up, but what can you do? If she dies there, she might still wake up here, right? I've learned my lesson about being optimistic, so if something happens to her, well, Sometimes I wish we could go back to our training days in the league, but we can't have everything we want, can we? Eesh, I'm probably rambling now. Anywho, have a safe trip. I'll see you around, Vincent. Doc out. Click. We don't get everything we asked for, but just this once. I'd really like to go back. Whoa, wait, what? Is that Faust? Wait, is that Sam? Wait a second. And they all have Pokemon. Or were they all trainers at one point? Whoa, this is big. What the heck? So is Sam his Pokemon? Are they all, like, did they all turn into their Pokemons? Were they all trainers at one point? Yeah. First Pokemon is Cyrus, no? That was a whisper. Oh my gosh, they were trainers? Sam is the Doc's son, I think. What? What? And is Sylvia related to Sam? My mom said you're funny. Aw. Tell your mom I said thank you. That's crazy. This hasn't been answered yet. I think Kami's there too. It's Detective Pikachu all over again. Yeah. Okay. Somebody subscribed it. Their name was Waddles the Undead Duck. I'm dead, dude. That was great. Good morning, everyone. Today is another beautiful day. Don't let it go to waste. I don't think I'll ever get used to hearing her voice. Guess I should just get going to breakfast. Morning, Kami. Good to see you. Good to see you too. So, where's the others? Well, Stella, Cyrus, and Cirillo are in the kitchen. Everyone else, no idea. Aw, it's just like old times. For those three, at least. Everyone else, I hope they're okay. Just as I said that, the rest of the missing people arrived. Well, would you look at that? Hey, guys. Hello. All of us turned to look at Faust, who sounded awfully hoarse for someone like him. Maybe all the yelling messed him up. Faust, are you feeling all right? Just a little cough. Oh crap, he's got COVID. As if on cue, he began to cough, but I don't think it helped his voice at all. It's the Omicron. All right. If it makes you feel any better, I've been having a few chest pains recently. Oh God, we all got it. Not sure if it's because of the bandages or... Let's not worry about that too much. They aren't the same symptoms. Faust probably just got it from all the yelling, and I guess having the bandages for so long did that to you, Sentry. Yeah, if it is a sickness, I'm sure we'll know thanks to Monoloin. I agree. We all sat in silence, hoping that whatever just happened wasn't a sign of things to come. Oh God! Did Monoloin just give them all COVID? Let's just hope Cirillo, Stella, and Cyrus arrive soon. Oh crap! This was the real despair disease. Not COVID, Blaze. Bonjour, everyone. Breakfast is ready. Made by yours truly, the three of us. I got Omicron. It sucks. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're healthy now. Made by yours truly, the three of us. And I didn't burn anything this time. So you all better eat everything and enjoy it. Eris said it could be. This was only out like 76 weeks ago. True? Yes, yes. You heard him up. You heard him. Eat up. What's up, Sega sister? I hope you're doing good, by the way. The trio placed our breakfast in front of us, and we all began to eat like they said. Cyrus was right. There wasn't anything burnt. Hey, guys. Oh, the waffle pops are back. Sylvia, may I ask what's in your mouth right now? You know what's in her mouth. Okay, that sounds weird. But you know, it's a waffle, dummy. Don't you carry around a signature food item with you everywhere you go? No, of course I don't. This isn't an anime, Sylvia. You sure about that, buddy? Just tell us why you're here. Hey, there's no need to be rude about it. Anyways, Mono wants everyone to go to the gym as soon as possible. Uh-oh, this can't mean well. Let me guess. Motive announcement? I don't know, actually. She didn't tell me. Yep, a motive announcement. Just go to the gym, please. Do we have to? Yes, you do. Alrighty, everyone, let's get moving. Is the waffle pop cooked or is it frozen? It's probably a frozen one. You can't have a cooked pop, can you? Or can you? We all got to the gymnasium quite quickly. I think we were all a little scared of what Sylvia could do. Modeling seemed to be doing a mental head count of everyone in the room. Well, seems like everyone's here. Now we just wait. Wait for what? Is it like covered in syrup? Is it like syrup flavored? Let's look this up. Waffle pops. Are these actually a thing? Bro, I think these are actually a thing. You can have a waffle. What the freak is this? That's what these look like? Waffle pops! Dude, I need these. They got like all these pretty colors. Dude, they got all these sprinkles and crap. Oh my god. Dear Lord, have you guys ever seen these before? I never knew these even existed. I need a waffle pop. Where do we get waffle pops? Oh, you'll see. And again, we heard Faust coughing. This time much more violently. Faust, are you all right? Oh, crap. Somehow, even while I was coughing, he managed to try and reassure us he was fine. Oh, boy. Here it comes. Is he choking? Should we do something? Are you crazy? Of course we should. All of us watched in terror as he kept coughing. Then he removed his mask. And finally, he passed out. But there was something next to him that we immediately knew he coughed out. It was a flower. Ew, wait, what? Why is he coughing flowers? Wait, what's happening? It's the chest burster? Huh? What the hell? How did he... No, that can't be right. Oh, it can be. And it is. Ta-da! Welcome to your new motive. The flower disease. The flower disease? What the f... Why? The what disease? The flower disease. I think you needed an explanation. Basically, it's a disease where flowers grow in your lungs and slowly suffocate you. You might cough out a few petals or an entire flower. It's definitely a gamble. But if one thing's for sure, it's totally lethal. Like very lethal. Basically, you all have 3 days till the disease gets so bad that you choke and die. Is Faust the only one infected? Nah, there's like 3 more of you infected. Of course, I'm not saying who. That'd spoil the surprise. What in the actual... Of course you aren't. There's 4 of you total that are infected. And don't worry, you'll find out who the others are soon enough. And don't worry about it being contagious. I'm sure nothing like last time will happen again. It's another disease motive? How original you are. I know, right? How original. You casual. Don't you know killing games are on budgets too? Maybe if you ran a killing game that you were passionate about, you know what it takes to run a killing game. But you don't. So don't even try to act like you know what you're talking about. Are we clear? What is Hanahaki? What is that? I'll take that as a yes. Anyways, I pretty much got everything down, so I'll leave you all be for now. Remember, 4 infected, 3 days till death. Buy gold. Bye! Monoloine and Sylvia disappeared as expected, leaving us all shocked and confused. 4 infected with this lethal disease? We already know 1, but who could the others be? Well, what now? First of all, let's get Faust out of here. Someone should definitely watch over him, just in case he coughs something out in his sleep. I'll take the job. They kind of have an attitude, don't they? Your mom? They do. Modeling definitely does. All right. Do we know any symptoms so far? We know a cough is one of them, but... Was that a Gravity Falls reference? I guess so. I don't think we'll know until more people turn out to be infected. That's what I expected, unfortunately. Hanahaki disease is a fictional disease in which the victim coughs up flower petals when they suffer from one-sided love. Aww. That's sad. Let's be on the lookout for anyone that could be infected, just to keep them safe. I guess that's why Faust would have it. Sounds good to me. I say we continue on with our day. unless something else comes up, all right? All right, let's be ready just in case. For now, let's get Faust to the nurse's office. Yeah, Cyrus, can you help me pick him up? Fine. Cyrus and Sentry picked up Faust and carried him off. Meanwhile, I found myself oddly drawn to the flower he coughed out. I decided to kneel down and look at it again. What kind of flower is it exactly? A marigold. It has to be. It looks just like one. Does it have any kind of meaning? Not sure. It was probably just picked up randomly, but I don't know why I feel it fits him so well. Hey, Danganronpa Antebellum, thank you for the $2. Bingus, back to you. Truly appreciate you. Thanks for the donation. I got back up, taking the flower with me. Well, what now? I think Kami might get it. I think so. I guess we just wait until someone else shows symptoms. Yeah, there isn't really much we can do at the moment. I'll be in my room if you need anything. Same here. Everyone began leaving the gym one by one, leaving me alone once again. I guess this leaves me with some free time to spend with someone. With Roxanne? That'd be nice. Maybe I could go visit Roxanne. She said she was in her room, right? It won't be too hard to find her. I think I can tell right away where her room is. Here it is. Roxanne's dorms. I should just knock politely. Huh? The door's already open. Roxanne? Are you in here? It's empty? Well, I'm sure she won't mind if I look around. It just seems the same as my room. Why would you want to look around then? Why would you do that? Why are you invading someone's privacy? Wait, didn't Roxanne say she was going to be in her room? Where is she right now? I probably shouldn't worry about it too much. What are you doing here? Uh-oh. Well, I found Roxanne. What are you doing here? Well, you said you were in your room, and I wanted to hang out, so I came to visit, but you weren't here. Sorry. I probably should have anticipated you coming. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so you wanted to hang out, right? What should we talk about? I would say we could talk about, like, how we got our talents, but I don't think either of us remember how we did. Don't you think that's a little odd? Huh? I mean, we don't remember anything besides our names and talents. Any of us could have known each other in the past, and we just don't remember. Friends, enemies, maybe even some of us could have been lovers. But all of that just gone. Gone with the wind. Gone with the rest of our memories. Does that make any sense? Yellow marigolds look like the one they coughed up means strong, passionate emotions, but marigolds also are flowers that represent death, so oh, yikes. That's a double yikes. Yeah, it's just, I never really thought of it that way. I mean, wouldn't we have a send of deja vu or something? Or anything really? Yeah, if that's the case, we must have gotten erased of everything. Kami, can I ask you something? Well, I don't see why not. Do you think relationships, platonic, romantic, otherwise, can last more than a lifetime? Do you think even if everything was erased, two lovers in a past life would fall in love again in a new life? I know this sounds out of place for someone like me, but I'm curious. Wait, what? No, that's fine. Well, that's a weird question, but you know what? Yeah, I think so. I think they can last forever. How do you know that? Well, I don't know actually. But while I don't have proof to show it is true, we can't say it's not true either. Yeah, I guess you're right. I could probably think of an example right now. Yeah, like Sam and Faust. Huh? I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, from the start, they were just drawn to each other. Is something gay happening? Always talking to each other. Always having each other's backs. They're practically perfect for each other. Yeah. Are you all right? I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's nothing. I'm probably just overthinking again. Yeah. So, do you want to keep talking? Yeah. Roxanne and I eventually found new things to talk about, and we rambled on and on. I would have never expected that. Because they don't really talk that much. I think Roxanne and I talking about things really brought us closer. Kami, do you want to move somewhere else? A change of scenery would be nice. Then let's go. Roxanne took my arm and led me out of her room. We ended up finding ourselves in a surprising scene. It's Toko and Kamaru all over again? Yikes. Zoro, you know it's okay to ask for help, right? I know, but I don't need any help. Are you sure? It really just looks like you're struggling to turn on a computer. I said I'm fine. What's going on in here? Ah, Kami and Roxanne, just in time. Zoro and I are trying to get this computer to work in case it has an important info, but someone's struggling a little bit. I'm not struggling. I'm just doing things the only way I know how. Kami cross Roxanne. I approve. You guys approve of that? Who approves? Give me some hearts in the chat. Let me look at it. Roxanne took a good look at a few places around the computer, then got up and nodded. Well, first of all, the computer isn't even plugged in, so there's your first issue. You've got to be kidding me. There was like 50 wires. How was I supposed to know which one was which? Let's not worry about that, Zoro. We've got the computer started now. Let's see what's on it. The four of us huddled around the computer as it booted up. Approval. All the hearts. I love it. Once it turned on, all we saw was a singular file titled clickme.whole. Out of pure curiosity, we clicked it and hologram initiating. Please stand by. What? Wait, what? Suddenly, some sort of light shot out of the computer and began projecting a person? Were you in that picture that we saw? Oh, am I supposed to talk now? Wait, I just remembered she can't hear me. Well, was this hologram the computer was talking about? What's going on? He's an Audino. Okay, I think now I have to do an introduction maybe. Well, my name is Vincent. I'm basically here to give you some information about the place you're in. Hopefully by the time you see this video, there's a good amount of you alive, but I can't say for sure. So if you don't know, you're in a killing game where you have to kill each other and get away with it. Yeah, we know. It's run by someone named Monoloine, but don't worry about her. She's like 5 or something. Plus, you'll have Sylvia coming in to help as well. Isn't that nice? Now let's see. Alright, so about this killing game. Basically, Monoloine is going to give you these rules. Kill someone and get away with it. Then you'll get to leave. I didn't know she was like 5 years old. Wait, what? Monoloine is 5? Audino is Gen 5's Chansey? Yeah, I know Audino because I played Gen 5. That was one of the games I did play. Basically, Monoloine is going to give you these rules, kill someone and get away with it, and then you'll get to leave. Apologies if you heard this before. I don't know how long it'll take you to find this, but... Oops, I've rambled again. So about that killing game thing, where you leave it if you get away with murder. It's a lie. A whole lie. Huh? It's a lie? What do you mean they're lying to us? What are you drinking? I'm drinking Topo Chico. It's basically sparkling water. I like sparkling water because it's fizzy. And it's like drinking soda, but it's better than soda, you know? Better for you. Don't worry, I'll pause to let it sink in. Okay, pause over. Basically, Monoloine is a good-for-nothing, two-faced piece of crap liar. Whoever gets the most votes is executed and the true killer is just thrown back into the ring. It doesn't matter who lives or dies. Monoloine and her friends will just keep going until only the two they want remain. Wait, whoa, pancake roll, that's a lot of money. Thank you for the $30, you're amazing. Have a great day. Have a great day, bestie. I appreciate you. Much love to you. I bet you're probably thinking, why don't I just kill the mastermind? Well, Monoloine will just put in one of the traitors as the mastermind, and the game will continue. Did I forget to explain what the mastermind was? Yeah. Well, the mastermind is basically the head honcho, the big cheese, the one behind it all. They are the reason you're here, for one reason or another, and they kind of suck. If I knew who it was, by all means I'd tell you, but I don't, so I can't. Which really sucks, but what can you do? So, where was I again? Oh, right. Why you haven't been discovered yet. Okay, basically, there's been a huge technology block. So, like, we can't track your location. We have no idea where you are, nor do the local authorities know where you are. So, like, sucks to be you, I guess. I guess I have to do final words or something. Any questions? Wait, never mind. This is pre-recorded. I hate it here. So first things first, to Sam. Someone misses you a lot here. He can't wait for you to come back. You're like a son to him. Okay, here we go. We're filling it. To everyone else, life hasn't been the same without you. You're really important to the world. And to Cyrus, keep an eye out for. Suddenly, Vincent... Ah! They always do that! Suddenly, Vincent disappeared. We turned to the computer and realized it lost too much charge and died. But I didn't care. I don't think most of us cared. I think we were all way too confused. They always do that, bro. What just happened? I don't know, but... To turn the dang thing back on, we gotta see the end. All right, I'm trying, but I'm not the most tech-savvy person, you know? Oh, God, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Sentry, are you all right? No, I actually feel like I'm gonna... Sentry began to violently cough, and all of us knew exactly what they meant. It meant we found our next victim of the flower disease. Sheesh! Oh, no! Not Sentry! Huh? Wait, no. This can't be happening. I don't want to die. Not again. Not... Sentry collapsed soon after he finished that statement. All of us watching in terror. Oh. What's with the awkward silence? We gotta get Sentry out of here. But the computer. Screw the computer. I changed my mind. Let's get Sentry to the nurse's office. Roxanne and Zorro worked together to get Sentry safely off the ground and carried him to the nurse's office. Out of sheer curiosity, I had to follow them. Who is it now? It's Sentry. Sentry? Really? Well, that's kind of unexpected, not gonna lie. And why do you say that? Nothing? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Cyrus? Just put him on the cot right here. On his side or his stomach so he doesn't choke, please. Why do I have to be everyone's babysitter? Must be my rotten luck again. How's Faust doing? He's still unconscious, but he seems to be dreaming. This is the only time I've seen him smile recently. Cyrus gestured towards the sleeping Faust. And he was right. Faust was smiling as he slept. Although I should probably move him to his side so he doesn't... Just as Cyrus touched the sleeping boy, Faust shot up, looking rather scared. Sam? We all stared at Faust suddenly, or sadly. He took a good look into the room before he realized his dream was over. And Faust began to bawl once more, Cyrus urging him to quiet down so Sentry wouldn't wake up. Why are all the people who know how to handle these things dead? If only I knew someone who was used to handling people who cried often. Wait a second. On to the next slide. Faust, no, go back to sleep. I know, he was such a sleepy boy. Not anymore. Baby, we cry. He's so cute. Stella. I need Stella. Kami, can you go get Stella for me? All right, where is she? No idea. I'll try to de-escalate things from here. Got it. I'll be back. I ran out of the nurse's office in search of Stella. Luckily, I knew just where to start my search. The kitchen. And luckily, it seemed my instinct led to exactly what I was looking for. Is someone here? Uh-oh. Don't worry, it's just me. Oh, hello, Kami. What do you need? Well, Cyrus needs some help in the nurse's office. Do I look like a medical professional? No, not that kind of help. I mean, he accidentally woke up Faust from a dream and Faust started to cry. And Cyrus doesn't know what to do. So his first instinct was to come get me? Right, exactly. Yeah. Very well then. Take me to him. From there, I led Stella to the nurse's office. Hey guys, we're back. How's everything holding up? Faust is still crying, and Cyrus is trying to help him, but it's not working out. I'll give him points for trying. I turned to see what they were talking about, and well, they weren't wrong. Cyrus, may I take the wheel from here? Cyrus is a horrible sympathizer. Blaze was saying, can you go get Stella for me? And my mom pointed to my dog. I can't breathe. Oh, is your dog's name Stella too? That's cute. The suspense is killing me, figuratively. I know, right? Please. Stella moved Cyrus out of the way and began to comfort Faust. He did seem to get a little better, but it wouldn't be instantaneous. How long are we planning to keep them here? They won't be allowed to leave unless someone is with them. That way, the victim can't accidentally hurt themselves next to the disease. Well, that makes sense. It better make sense. Now the three of you, get out of here. It'll be better if they have some alone time. My friend has a calico whose name's Stella. That's so cute. I love cats. You don't have to be rude about it. Get out. Cyrus pushed the three of us into the hallway with some force involved. Well, that was pleasant. I'd like to question your definition of pleasant. Anyways, I believe we should go to lunch. It is that time, I believe. But what about Cyrus and the infected? I'm sure Cyrus will get them food eventually. Let's not worry about them. Zoro turned and left for the cafeteria, leaving me and Roxanne alone. Kami, can I ask you something? Of course you can. I noticed you picked up Faust's flower once he coughed it up. But wait, you did? Yeah, but that's not the point. Point is, can I see the flower? Well, sure you can. However, the moment I began to look for the flower, I had a realization. The flower was no longer with me. Wait, where did it go? Who took it? Huh? Where did it go? What's wrong? I don't have it on me. Not anymore, that is. Did you drop it or something? Maybe? I don't really know where it could have gone. Don't worry about it. I'm sure Faust will cough some more up eventually. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyways, let's go to lunch, shall we? Yes, we shall. Wait, there has to be some kind of like relevance to that. I have an OC named Stella. Stella's like a really pretty name. I don't know very many IRL people named Stella though. Roxanne led me to the cafeteria and we ended up getting separated, but I found myself sitting alone at a table, or at least I was alone for a little bit. Ah, pardon me, Kami, but may I sit here? Well, sure you can. Why, thank you, Kami. You're awfully nice for doing that. Some other people here, they aren't as kind. Cirillo turned towards the table where Sylvia and Modeline were sitting at. Geez, those two really radiate mean girl table energy. They're a little intimidating, but I shouldn't worry. After all, you're here. Mean Girl. I know. I love that. I love that movie, by the way. You're an awfully kind person, Kami. I'm very grateful for that. Ah, thank you. There's just something about Cirillo. Something that makes anyone just stare in awe. Some sort of charm, maybe? Perhaps his charisma? Oh, I shouldn't be thinking too much about that, should I? Ah, Kami. Forgive me if this is out of left field, but I'd like to ask you something. You think Kami likes Cirillo, Loki? Cirillo might get sick next. I can see that. How do you feel knowing there are people out there who don't like you? Well, when you bring it up like that, I can't say I'm surprised, but it still hurts a little. I'm not sure if you're the right person to ask that. You're certainly so nice and unhateable, if that's the word. Unfortunately, some people thrive off of that. They thrive off of being hated by everyone. I know! I've seen it on YouTube all the time! And Twitch. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? It means that some people love to be the center of attention in the worst way. So true! Normally, people would try to be in the center of attention by being great people. Yeah. They have a good personality, some sort of talent. They live in the spotlight and they deserve it. So true. But some people have none of that, but still want to be in the spotlight anyway, so they become the worst people. Wow. They say terrible things. They do terrible things. They're just known for being the absolute worst. Why are we preaching this much? And then they flaunt it like an achievement. Can you believe that? Not really. I mean, why would anyone want to be hated? Why would you flaunt that? Because you have nothing else to flaunt, dear. So you take any publicity as good publicity. Yo, why is Cirillo talking though? What is happening? But that simply isn't true. While good publicity has the power to raise you up, bad publicity can ruin you for life. Yep. If everyone hates you, nobody will ever trust your word, and everyone will seek to tear you down. But it's not like they care. They love the idea of living in someone's mind rent-free, like a roach. But can't you stop them? I'm sorry? Like, can't you talk them out of that mindset? There's always an opportunity to learn, you know? Too nice, Kami. You're far too nice. It's not as easy as you might think. People like that have that mindset and they stick to it like glue. By trying to talk them out of it, you're only giving them the attention they desire. This man is a king. This man is a king. It's like talking to a brick wall, is it not? Well, when you put it like that, as much as we'd like to think everyone is able to become good people, some people are far beyond our reach. That's kind of sad to hear. It is. The least we could do is understand why they ended up like that. That way we can prevent situations like this, like those happening in the future. They give them like an example of what not to do. That sounds a bit inhumane, doesn't it? You think? Well, you wouldn't be wrong. It is a little inhumane, but what else are we gonna do? We don't have many options, do we? I love Kami because she's so nice. Same. She reminds me of myself a lot. I like her. What did Apollo do this time? Apollo hasn't done anything yet. Ridiculing them will make them worse. Praising them will make them continue. It's like a double bind, is it not? I guess I rambled for a while there, didn't I? Pardon me. I should really check that sometimes. No, you're fine. But what prompted you to say those things in the first place? Well, I have been noticing some things. Cyrilla turned towards the table only filled by one person, that person being Apollo. Oh crap, here it goes. I've noticed you've been somewhat close to him, and I wanted to give you some advice. Some advice? Precisely. Apollo is a weird case. You shouldn't be hanging out with him in my opinion, but it's not my decision. You may do as you please, but if you're going to try to change him or fix him, I'd advise against it. He's most likely a lost cause at this point. You'll only hurt yourself in the long run. Those aren't exactly my intentions. I understand where you're coming from. Apollo is not a good person, not after what he did to you and the others. But I want to give him an opportunity. I want to show him that if he wants to change, I'll be there with open arms. At the end of it all, it's his decision to change. He's the only person who can make himself change. If he wants to change, then good on him. But if he doesn't, well, that's his problem. I won't wear myself out because of his problem. Yo, what a queen! You're so understanding, Kami. It almost makes me feel bad. Feel bad about what? Don't worry about it, dear. It's just, don't get wrapped up in anything too serious, all right? What a queen! Okay. Now then, why don't we have a topic change? Cyrilla and I moved on to a new topic about what life could be like outside of this school. I think through that conversation we got a little closer today. Before we could get further before we could get farther without another conversation, a duo seemed to get up and interrupt us. Hey, so was anyone going to tell me this place had a karaoke bar? It has a what? A karaoke bar. Can you listen for once? Again, I freaking love Kami. Same. That's awesome. That's why I say that. Like, I don't feel like anybody could like be the pro tag other than her. Wait a gosh darn minute. Sentry, what are you doing here? What's with those looks? I just woke up at the nurse's office and walked out here. Do you remember why you were in the office? Not really. So he doesn't remember all that happening? Strange. Could I have an explanation, maybe? Monoloine, care to explain? Well, it seems like I forgot to mention that the flower disease could cause memory loss. Oops. Monoloine doesn't even know, dude. She's just as clueless as we are. You know, I'm not really convinced, and I do wonder why. Could we go back to the topic at hand, please? Yeah, so about that karaoke room. Basically, it's a music room turned karaoke bar, because I wanted it to be. It's a great place to practice music for your fans. Yep, and I just want to start an event that totally won't lead to someone's death. Oh, don't tell me it's a party, bro. Because it's a fun new place for all of you to explore, or whatever. If I'm being honest, I can't do jack shit except kill you if you don't follow my rules. So like, explore if you want, or don't. I don't care. Anyways, I'm out of here. Remember everyone, the clock is ticking. Karaoke cue, lyrics, sing it, Blaze. Yeah, what she said. Wait, what did she say again? Before Sylvia could finish her question, both her and Monoloine vanished completely, leaving all of us in confusion. So if I'm the only one picking up on those cues, right? This clearly wasn't intended. You're right, but I don't think we should pry too much into them. We should probably take a look at that karaoke bar, you know? Just to see what it's like. I agree, but just one question. Do we have any idea where it is? That's a good question. The whole cafeteria fell silent. We weren't given any sort of direction at all. Should we start looking? I guess so. I'm still so confused. What are you confused about? Silence. Let's just keep going. Zoro led the group out into the hallway, and to our convenience, the karaoke bar was easy to find. We opened the door to see. Uh-oh. Let's go! This. So, this is it, huh? Not sure what I was expecting. Maybe less tacky posters? I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like this place. I kind of like the red poster. I think the two of us might have something in common. Why? It's just a poster, Sentry. Tackiness aside, I quite like the pink one here. She looks very pretty. She does. Oh, not you too. Yeah, these guys are hopeless. We should probably look around. Maybe there's something useful here. All I see is a bunch of equipment, chairs, and posters. Seems really well made for a karaoke bar. I'm not sure I was expecting... this would be a wonderful place to sing. Wait, I have an idea. Let me guess, you want to hold a karaoke event? Was it that obvious? Extremely. Can you sing? Me? I'm an okay singer. I'm not that great. I could do karaoke. Karaoke's fun. Well, that's tough talk for you, Mr. Sentry. Maybe it's because every past event I've held has ended in a disaster. Who says yours is any different? Besides, I thought you didn't like singing anymore. I don't, dear. Not anymore. Don't call me dear. I was hoping to find that singing spark within me. Unfortunately, I do not think it will be the same if it ever comes back, but there's always time to try, isn't there? I feel like these posters are something that I just don't know what they are. You know what I mean? Like they are probably a reference to something that is Vocaloid or anime or something that I just don't know. Personally, Sentry, I think you should try, I think you should give singing a try. I think your voice would be wonderful. No. Fair enough. Doesn't seem like there's a lot here. Guess this really is just a karaoke bar. That kind of sucks. I guess this place doesn't matter. Let's just get out of here. Very well then. Hey, has anyone seen Zoro anywhere? I don't think he's in here anymore. We all looked around the room and Sentry was right. Zoro wasn't anywhere to be found. The pink poster, I thought it seems to resemble Juno a bit maybe. I could be wrong. Yeah, a little bit, huh? Did something happen to him? No, that can't be right. I wouldn't worry about it. You know Zoro. Always off doing who knows what by himself. Yeah, I guess so. You're right. Anyways, I'm out of here. Same. Juno and Roxanne left to go do whatever those two like to do. Soon enough, the others followed them as well, and I figured I should leave as well, but not with them. I wanted to go find Zoro. Yeah, what is he doing? I'll start with checking out these hallways. So far, it seems like nothing. Maybe I was just overreacting? He probably just went back to his room. Cirilla was right. There isn't anything to worry about. I should probably go back and find someone to hang out with. Ah! What in the world was that? Is that Faust? Get away from me! You're not real! It sounds like Faust, and it sounds like he's in trouble too. So I ran. I had to find out where the sound was coming from. I had to find out why he was in trouble. It didn't take me long before I saw a sight I never thought I would see. Someone standing over Faust, who was shaking and crying out of pure fear. It didn't take me long to realize exactly who it was. Oh! Wait, is it Zoro? Wait, no, Zoro! Why are you doing this? Why? It was Sam, or supposedly Sam. I shut my eyes again. This can't be happening. Sam's dead. There's no way he could come back. So in the heat of the moment, I yelled at this Sam. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? I stood there dumbfounded. Those eyes, I immediately knew what had happened. That Sam wasn't Sam at all. Staring directly into their eyes told me everything. That was Zoro. It was just another one of his illusions, right? But that didn't matter now. I threw myself in between Sam and the shaky Faust. Kami, what are you doing? I shoved Sam away from Faust. I couldn't even speak due to anger. Why did he think this was okay? I thought he was against this idea. Yeah, same. Kami, why would you do this? What the hell is wrong with you? Is that a new sprite? Why did you think this was a good idea? Weren't you against the idea in the first place? Did you want to see him suffer? Is that what it is? Yo, Kami's going off. Kami, you wanted to see him suffer, didn't you? You wanted to see our friend suffer. You lied to our faces. You said you wouldn't do that to him. So why are you doing it now? Kami, please. Shut up. I don't want to hear your crappy explanations. I want you to get out of my sight.
Like a total gangsta.
Yo, they just made Kami snap. I shoved the approaching Zoro away with all my might, and it seems he got the message because he soon ran away. I was left alone with Faust. My anger was slowly subsiding, and I realized the consequences of my actions. Had I been too harsh? I probably shouldn't have said that to him. No, I can't focus on him. Faust is right here. I need to comfort him. Faust, are you all right? There was no response. It seems like he couldn't respond. Faust? What the heck? Yo, Kami ripped this man Zoro a new one. An absolute new one. Yeah, Zoro might do something because of that now. Might be angry. I touched his shoulder. He seemed to be breathing, but shallowly. Faust, where the hell did he go? It wasn't very smart of us to let him go so early. Yeah, no Sherlock. You, Watson. I turned to see the source of those two voices. They were exactly what I thought they were. I could have sworn I heard him wailing in agony. Have you tried looking in front of you? Oh. Kami, why is Faust out here and not in the office? Does it look like I know? I just found him being harassed by Zoro. What was Zoro doing exactly? He turned himself into Sam and was hovering over Faust, I guess. Faust must have gotten overwhelmed and began to cry. Cyrus and Stella looked at each other worriedly. That is not what I intended for him to do. What? Faust ended up leaving the office while we weren't looking. Zoro was passing by, so we asked him to help get Faust back into the office. We also lost Sentry, in case you were wondering. What the heck is going on? Did you perhaps see him anywhere? Well, yes, he just kind of showed up in the cafeteria. Apparently he didn't remember having the disease. Then we all visited a new karaoke bar, and we, just left. Oh, a karaoke bar? How fun! Wait, what do you mean he didn't remember having the disease? Monoloid added last minute that the flower disease might cause memory loss or something. If that's the case, then how come Faust could remember and not Sentry? Great, even more outliers. Just what I needed. Zoro turned into Sam and T-posed over. Please no, my man Zoro looked like just got rejected. I know, right? Stella, now's not the time. Seriously. Let's just take Faust back to the office. All right. He still looks a little disheveled. Is that the word? Also, Kami, dear, are you all right? We heard some yelling and that's how we found you guys. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I grabbed my chest right after she said that. It started to hurt a little. Maybe I started feeling bad. All right, whatever you say. Cyrus and Stella walked away with Faust. The pain in my chest was getting more unbearable. I soon began to have an urge to do something that shouldn't be done. Not now. Oh, crap! Oh, she's about to cough up a flower! I couldn't keep it in, so I let out a little cough. I removed my hand from my face and... No petals? Huh? Guess I was just overreacting. Oh, crap. That scared me. I began to walk away, but the feeling became back stronger than ever and I coughed once more. I did it again and again. All of a sudden, everything began going dark. Oh, crap! I couldn't breathe. What was happening to me? Hey, Kami, are you all right? Kami? Can you hear me? Say something, Kami. Kami! Oh, that's a lot of dots. What happened? Wait, I think I remember. I started coughing and I passed out? That coughing, it had to be the flower disease. There's no doubt about it. But what does that mean? But does that mean I'm gonna die? It can't be, right? I don't want to believe it, so I won't. There's got to be someone around here who can help me out. Cyrus? Stella? Game over. No response. I guess I was alone, or so I thought. There was another person sitting at the other side of the room. Had they not heard me? My vision was still blurry, but I could just make out who that person was. It was Roxanne. Did she not hear me before? Was she the one who brought me here? I have so many questions. I need to call out to her, even if my voice seems weak. Roxanne? No response. I should be a little louder. Oh no, don't tell me. Roxanne? Huh? Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought she was dead or something, bro. I literally thought she was dead. That would have scared the crowd. Oh wait, that looks like Zoro. Kami, are you awake? Roxanne ran over to my side, and I could tell this was the real Roxanne. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you all right? You look a little worried. I'm fine too. Do you remember what happened to you? I saw you kneeling over, and you weren't responding. I noticed some petals, so I brought you here. Oh. We stood still and blah. I can't talk right now. We both stood in silence. I knew exactly what this meant. If nobody murdered like I wanted them to do, I would die, but if someone did, if someone sacrificed one life for the sake of the others, I'd be saved. I don't want to die, but I don't want anyone else to die. I know it's a little shocking, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh god, I think I know where this is going, bruh. I doubt it'll actually kill you, but we just have to hope for now. I know where this is going, bro. The least we could do is distract ourselves from it. Let's head to the cafeteria. I heard Cyrilla's going to announce something. Probably a karaoke night. I mean, probably. We saw how he was in the bar when we first discovered it. Oh no. Yeah, I could totally see him doing something like that. Come on, let's go see what's up. We need Lashana here. She's smart. I know, right? All right. I weakly stood up and Roxanne helped me walk out the office. Both of us made our way to the cafeteria where we saw... Ah, Roxanne, Kami, just in time. See, I was just about to talk to everyone about my idea. Is it the karaoke night idea? Yes, it is. Do you mind elaborating? I shall. You see, the karaoke bar is real, and it's the perfect place to celebrate an event. Unfortunately, there's nothing to celebrate here, so we have an issue, but... Hey, Faust, you're a military leader, right? Perhaps we could have some military stuff featured? My work is strictly ceremonial. If it was anything more, I do not remember it. Oh, I see. Ahem. If I may continue. I don't like where this is going. I don't either. I don't. You see, there has been a missing piece of me. That piece being the part of me that stings, or that sings, sorry. The piece itself has gone missing from my life. I can only hope to recover it. My thought process is that maybe, just maybe, if I heard some truly inspiring music, I could recover that piece. And that's why I ask you all to help me recover that missing piece. I'll pass. Same here. I will not be in attendance either. Well, aren't you all the life of the party? Why don't you just go play karaoke by yourself? It's not that bad. Does anyone else have objections? I won't sing, but I'll come watch if that helps. Sorry, I'm just not that confident in my singing voice. Same here. My voice wasn't quite made to sing, but I'll come watch. Well, I suppose that can't be helped, can it? To everyone else, I hope you have a song prepared. Tonight will definitely be a wonderful night indeed. And hopefully, that piece will come back to me. Aw, Cirillo. Cirillo then proceeded to walk into the kitchen, away from all of us. I'm in a Zoom meeting and I'm trying so hard to multitask. Help me. I know how that is. That's terrible. Because I'm a little tone deaf and, you know, my lungs are full of god dang plants. Right? Right, Eris? Eris, can you sing? I feel like Eris could sing very well. I don't exactly have a song prepared, do I? Well, anyways, I didn't really take some of you for the singing type. What songs are you gonna do? Well, there's this one song. I know it by heart, but I want to keep it a surprise, you know? I understand. How about you, Faust? I can kind of sing. You can kind of sing? I can't sing for crap. Wince is like, I can't sing. Who in here can sing? Same case as Juno. I see. How about you, Cyrus? I feel I would have been roped into this no matter what, so might as well go in anyways. But my go-to karaoke song is the alphabet. I'm not the singing type. They gotta sing some K-pop. I can kind of sing. I can. Sylvia, please sing Chug Jug. I like to sing, but I'm awful. I can't sing at all. I can sing. Someone gonna die on stage. My singing's fine. I can't sing at all. Definitely not. Yo, where's y'all's confidence, bruh? That's how you become a good singer. You gotta have the confidence in your voice. That doesn't mean you get to know my song name. Ah, then if that's the case, I won't say anything either. I guess we will be surprised when the time comes, right? Yeah, I just hope nothing bad happens at this event. From personal experience, they've been haywire. Let's just hope for the best. What else can we do? Practice, maybe? Meh, I think I'll be fine. Very well then, to each their own. After that, everyone sat down and began to talk amongst themselves. I guess this means I have some free time to spend with someone. Who should I hang out with? You know, you already know where this is going, right, y'all? The best thing ever would be for them to sing the Pokemon theme songs. The Johto one, the first one. You feel me? I guess I'll join Roxanne before the event. I know for a fact she won't be coming. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, hey, Kami. So you're not coming to the karaoke? Meh, singing isn't my strong suit. If it was a talent show, then I'd definitely join, but that's for another time. Oh, yeah. You're a toxicologist, right? That's like the study of poisons or something. Well, yes. Anything that could be considered a toxin. Basically, we test to see if it's safe, what lethal dosages are, and all that fun stuff. I can't exactly remember how we test it, but I'm sure it's humane. Imagine the fangin ends in a Rickroll. That's not too reassuring if I'm being honest. Well, I'm not too good at reassuring people if I'm being honest. My job is naturally scary. Poisons and toxins are naturally scary. The human body has a defense mechanism for that. And that's just the truth. Sometimes things are just scary and you can't really reassure people about them. Facts. And that's all right. I won't hold it against you. By the way, you're a florist, right? So you probably know a bit about toxins and stuff. Well, kind of. I know what kind of flowers are poisonous to touch and to eat. Those flowers need special care. I also know what chemicals not to use around flowers because they're toxic to the flower. And I also know what chemicals are safe for the flower, but not to creatures like bees and butterflies. Bro, this is already sad because not only did we had a gay relationship gone. Now everybody's screaming lesbians here. This is probably going to be gone. The gays just can't win, bruh. We can't win. But other than that, my knowledge is pretty limited. Not really. Huh? I only really know about how toxins affect humans and animals, so plants is out of my league. That's pretty impressive, you know? Aw, thanks. Being complimented by someone like Roxanne made me feel really good, especially because she really knew what she was doing, and I knew little to nothing. So, about those bees and butterflies. Hey, Lumi, what's up? I'm doing fine. Just wanted to pop in for a bit. How have you been? I hope you've been doing good. They mostly just pollinate flowers, right? What's poison got to do with that? Well, that's because they haven't adapted to those types of poisons yet. For thousands of years, they've gone pollinating and such without dealing with random chemicals, and now they're suddenly having to deal with it. Most people don't get how harmful chemicals can be to them. The chemicals may be necessary to keep pests from destroying your plants, but at the same time, it could be doing bad stuff. That's why it's crucial for florists and gardeners alike to pick safe chemicals for their plants. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I can see it. Could you tell me more? Well, of course. No, wait. I feel like this is going somewhere bad. And so I began to tell Roxanne everything I knew about bees and butterflies. The birds and the bees. She seemed really interested. I think this conversation helped us grow closer today. I went on for a while until... Okay, everyone. I believe now is an adequate time for the event to begin. Ooh, did someone say event? Yes, yes, I love events. Oh, here we go. Modeloid and Sylvia are here. Oh, no. Hey, what's the oh no for? Yeah, didn't you miss us? Us is overstepping the boundaries a little bit. That aside, what are you two doing here? Well, we heard there was some kind of event going on. And what's a school event without their headmaster attending? Actually fun. Ah! So true. Got him. Wow, okay. You too then. I'm gonna show up anyways. Come on. Let's just hurry up and go already. I waved goodbye to Roxanne and headed for the karaoke bar. Ah, I hope you two didn't want to sing. You see, we only have enough time for the 4 already here. Nah, I just want to judge people. It's always been my dream. She wants it to be like American Idol. And I'll be fine too. Me and Radar will be the bouncers. Who's Radar? Did I not tell you about Radar? Oh, silly me. Radar's my very good friend who just so happens to be an axe. What the freak? Okay. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting that. So that's Radar, huh? Yep, Radar's my buddy. Don't take him for a chump. Mess with us and we'll leave you hopping on a stump. Okay. Good for you. I backed away from Sylvia, afraid to turn around in fear she might just slice my head clean off. But I didn't look where I was going and I ran into... Oh, hey, Kami. Didn't see you there. The show's gonna start soon. Ah, thanks, Sentry. Sentry and I sat down in one of the chairs and we waited for the show to start. Eventually, Cirillo walked up on stage in that showman style he usually has. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to this school's karaoke night. Unfortunately, we cannot get the screen behind me to work, but I'm sure the contestants will be fine. Anyways, I have randomized the order of when the contestants will perform. This is a randomized Nuzlocke. So without further ado, Juno, please come to the stage. Oh, yay. Juno's just like, wee. Juno stepped up on stage with his microphone, all of us curiously listening in. All right, Juno, I know this song as well. If you need any help, just look my way. Okay. Throw worked out the music, and soon enough we heard some fun music. Juno simply stood there as the music played, all of us in the audience waiting in anticipation. Had he forgotten the lyrics? Maybe he's about to fall asleep. Cirillo seemed relatively content. I think he'd know if something was up. We all sat there, hoping for any sort of line, any sort of word, and then... tequila. What?
Like a total gangsta.
That's a bar! Bro, that was a bar! That happened. Some more time passed and he said it again. And then more time passed. He said it again. Eventually the sound faded out and we gave our rather confused applause. Well, everyone, that was Juno. Give him a round of applause. Woohoo! The tequila song! He was killing it, bro! What a bar! He may not have had the most difficult song choice, but he did everything quite well, did he not? Anyways, let's see who's next. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. I'm truly excited for this one. Who is it? Why am I suddenly worried? You see, Stella, our next contestant just so happens to be Cyrus. Huh? Oh, right. I did sign up for this. I'm starting to regret this decision. Come on, Cyrus. I'm sure your singing voice is wonderful. That's not what I'm worried about. Ugh, never mind. Hand me the microphone. Can we get some claps for Juno? Let's get some claps for Juno in the chat. That was beautiful. Of course, monsieur. Cirillo put on some music and handed the microphone to Cyrus. I'm seriously having second thoughts. Can I please drop out? Aw, but the music's already started. Ugh, fine. Cyrus let the music play for a little bit, seemingly letting himself get into the groove. Well, here goes nothing. What? There's no freaking way. Whoa, I didn't know Cyrus was multilingual. He probably learned this from an anime, didn't he? There's no way. And it was actually good. Some of the others were trying to contain their laughter, but I enjoyed it. What? What? That's hilarious. Eventually the song ended and Cyrus handed the microphone back to Cirillo. Whoa, that was impressive. I am dead. Thanks. But for everyone's knowledge, I will not be doing that again. The sheer embarrassment is practically nauseating. No worries. Just find your seat. Let's move on to the next round. This is great. Let's see who's singing next. Oh dear. What's wrong, Cirillo? Well, it's nothing. Could our next contestant, Faust, come to the stage? Faust wordlessly walked up to the stage, forcefully taking Cirillo's microphone. Hey, don't be rude. Shut up and play the song. Cyrus is the long lost vocalist. Yeah, we need claps for that last performance. Cirillo pouted again and went to turn on the music for Faust. The music was incredibly sad and somber, different than the previous two beforehand. Faust was looking stern as usual and wasn't exactly sure what to expect. Then he started to sing. What? I never expected him to be the singing type, but he did it well, extremely well. Wait, what is that? What song is that? Somebody fill me in on that one. That one I don't know. He had to pause at some moments. Perhaps he was choking up to his own song. It was fine until the second verse began. What? He's actually doing it. You're crying. That Taylor Swift? Is it Taylor Swift? No. Oh, no. Okay, that's why I don't like... Okay, yeah. If it is Taylor Swift, then yikes. Faust paused again. He seemed to be shaking, although just a little bit. I could hear Cirillo tapping his shoe. Felt like he was getting upset. Faust, the music is still playing, you know. Faust, are you all... Aww. Faust tossed his microphone aside, which caused a terrible sound to be released, and ran out of the room crying. Faust? Faust, wait! Let him go, Sentry. Y'all are singing it? I don't even know what that song is. What was that? I wasn't talking to you. Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you. Because my ears feel like they're bleeding. Does anybody here know how to treat expensive equipment? Cirillo walked over to the mic, did a few tests, and turned over to Monoloine. Well, it still seems to work, so on with the show. May our next contestant, Stella, please enter the stage. What is Conan Gray? Who is that? Well, of course. Cirillo handed her the microphone and she joyfully skipped up to the stage. We were all very curious to see what she would do next. Now, Stella, remember if you do forget some lyrics, you can look at me, right? All right. Well, let me start the music now. Cirillo turned on some music and waited for Stella to start singing. We waited for a good little bit, but Stella didn't say a word. She just stood there like a statue. Okay. Stella, is everything all right? I am perfectly fine. Thanks for asking. If you have stage fright, dear, you could just say so. It's nothing. I immediately knew there was something up. Stella didn't seem like she was having stage fright. It seems like she was holding something back. Oh no, she's got the disease. Is everything all right up there? Yes, it is. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly. Right after those words, Stella collapsed on the stage, causing another shrieking noise from the microphone. Oh no! This is terrible. People are dying. This is the worst freaking... Yo, this is the worst freaking karaoke night ever. Who set this up? The f did I just say about the microphones? God, you all better be glad I'm feeling nice today and not punishing anyone for this. Well, now is not the time for that. Someone get her to the nurse's office. Don't worry, Cyrus. I got this. Sentry easily picked up Stella and began carrying her out. Don't worry, Stella. You're going to be just fine. As Sentry carried Stella out, we looked towards the stage and we saw just what we expected. A bunch of multicolored petals decorated the place she stood. It wasn't Cyrus. Guess I owe you $5. This was a disaster. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, everyone. You're free to go. Cirillo. But Cirillo simply sped off. I don't think he wants to talk to anyone right now. Everyone else seems to begin disappearing as well. Aw. Dang, that sucked. Ugh, what time is it anyways? It's almost 8:30. Why do you ask? Ugh, it's whatever. Let's get out of here. Modeline and Sylvia then vanished as well. It was only 8:30, but I already felt super tired. So I decided to head back to my room and fall asleep again. I was unaware of the day that lied ahead of me. That was a horrible karaoke night. What's happening? Good morning, idiots. It's time to wake up. Huh? Ah, right. The morning announcement. I should probably get going to the cafeteria. Oh, Kami, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, you two. What's with the faces? Well, you see, nobody else has really showed up besides us two. So I'm a little worried. I don't really care. I mean, the announcement just went off. Besides, I was just planning to visit the empty room I discovered yesterday. Maybe something was added there or something. You guys should come with me if you want. Well, that sounds nice. What do you think, Kami? Yeah, there could be some useful stuff in there. Let's not waste any more time then. I'll lead the way for you two. And so, Cyrus led the two of us to the empty room. We finally get to the door where all of us stood in. Some sort of feeling. A negative. Oh, here we go. What's wrong, everyone? Oh, you already know what's wrong. Do you have to ask that right now? There's gonna be a freaking corpse in here. Oops. It's nothing. Just the vibes here are off. Yeah, what he said. Well, I don't think we should worry too much. Even the vibes are a little off. You guys can grab onto my shoulder, only if you want, of course. That'd be nice. Agreed. Cyril and I grabbed onto each of Cyrus's shoulders as he opened the door. Slowly and steadily, he cracked the door open until we saw something incredibly scary. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let me go back. Those things always play so fast. I always have to catch them. Okay. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Wait, what? Century? Oh, it's still, oh, it's both! They killed him again! Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. It's either gonna be a fake out. It's either gonna be a fake out and Century's really not dead. I think Stella's dead. I think Stella is dead for sure. But we can't see Century. He might hit us with a Kokichi. He might hit us with a Kokichi. He might say it's a lie. I don't think Century's dead. Stella, yeah. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy double death though, if that is both of them dead. Dang, that was the end of that whole thing. All right, I guess we'll find out in the next one. It's a double murder? That's wild. Didn't we already have a double murder? Stella has blood in her mouth. She's not coming back from that. Yeah, Stella's dead. But we don't see Sentry's face, so you never know. Don't kill my boy Sentry, please. That's got to be a fake out, y'all. I don't believe that. That's a fake out. That's a fake out. Double down. I don't believe that. Nope. Sentry dies in chapter 1. 2 double freaking murders in 1 killing game. I know. That's why I don't believe it. Now Sentry dies in chapter 5. It's like, hey, now Sentry actually dies, okay? They didn't die before. This is the actual death. I have hope that Sentry is a fake out. This was quite a shock. Sadly, Zoro, Faust, and Roxanne seem sus to me as potential killers. We'll see next time. Roxanne, definitely, for sure. To save Kami. Next week, maybe. And we'll be back next week with the next episode of Danganmon. Chapter 5, Trial Time. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. This was a longer one than we usually do. Usually it's only about an hour and a half or so, but 2 hours ain't too bad, right? It's not too bad. We got through it pretty quick. Yeah, I know the official I did. Okay, I wasn't expecting another double death. That just wow. I know, that's crazy. Hopefully I don't sleep through it by mistake. At least Roxanne is not dead. I know. I already know who it is because I got spoiled since chapter 1. Did you? That sucks. Which fangan's next? I probably 69. Yeah, I think 69. Let me look at my list real quick. or my schedule, I should say. Yeah, it's Danganronpa 69. For sure, for sure, for sure. Be mentally prepared, Blaze. I will be. That's still a surprise to see. Imagine VeggieTales Rampa. That'd be awesome. Not me showing up after the end. Gotta rewind now. Okay, Summon Sloth. Thanks for stopping by the way. I believe at least one person been trying to spoil. Probably. I mean, it happens every time. It's nothing new. We're used to it. I have a fan game comp set called Danganronpa Despair City. I posted what I have it on my Twitter. Ooh, nice. I'll check it out. Haven't been able to catch a 69 stream. Yeah. Well, hopefully you get to catch that one. One of your friends spoiled 69 for you. I feel you. It's like, I just don't get people in spoiling, bro. Like, how does your friend spoil it? You know what I mean? Like, what were you doing? Yeah, if there's a spoiler, just spam hearts in the chat. Try not to draw attention to spoilers too much, because when people get attention for doing it, then they want to keep doing it, right? So it's like, we just got to stop giving them as much attention as we have been giving them for the most part. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm about to leave. I gotta go. The next stream, is it tomorrow? It's probably gonna be Thursday. I think the next stream is gonna be on Thursday. I might take a break tomorrow, just for myself, you know. I have to go. I can't sit the meeting over. Thank you for the stream. No problem. But bye, guys. Thank you for coming to the stream. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Much love, everyone.